D is for dog. Danny the little dog. Once upon a time, in a small house near a green park, there lived a little dog named Danny. Danny had soft golden fur, floppy ears, and a tail that loved to wag. He loved many things. He loved running in the grass, he loved chasing butterflies, he loved smelling flowers, he loved watching birds fly across the sky, and he loved carrying sticks. Sometimes the sticks were small, sometimes the sticks were very big. Once, Danny found a stick that was almost as long as he was. Mama Dog laughed. "That is a very big stick for a very little dog." Danny wagged his tail. He liked making people smile. Dogs are friendly animals. They like being together, they like playing, they like sharing adventures. And when dogs are happy, they often wag their tails very fast. Danny wagged his tail many times every day. But there was one thing that worried Danny. He wanted friends, real friends, friends to play with, friends to laugh with, friends to sit beside when the day was over. But Danny was shy, very shy. When he saw other animals playing together, he stayed behind a tree. When he heard them laughing, he listened quietly. When they played games, he watched from far away. He wanted to join, but his paws stayed still. What if they do not want to play with me? Danny thought. What if they already have enough friends? What if they say no? His heart felt small every time he thought about it. One sunny morning, Mama Dog and Danny walked to the park. The grass was bright green. The flowers danced in the wind. Butterflies flew from one flower to another, and near the big oak tree, several animals were playing. Ruby Rabbit was hopping. Benny Bird was singing. Milo Mouse was rolling a little ball, and Sophie Squirrel was laughing. Danny looked at them. Then he looked down. Mama Dog sat beside him. "What are you thinking about?" she asked softly. Danny sighed. "I want friends." Mama smiled. "I know, but I do not know how to make friends." Mama touched his shoulder gently. "Friendship starts with one small step." "What step?" "Sometimes friendship starts with a smile. Sometimes it starts with sharing. And sometimes it starts with simply saying hello." Danny looked at the other animals. His tail moved a little. Then it stopped again. "I am scared." Mama smiled kindly. "It is okay to feel scared. Being brave does not mean you never feel afraid. It means you try, even when your heart feels nervous." Danny thought about those words. He wanted to try, but trying felt hard, very hard. Suddenly, a gust of wind blew through the park. Whoosh! The little ball rolled away. It rolled down a small hill. It bounced over a rock, and then it stopped near Danny's paws. Milo Mouse looked worried. "My ball!" he cried. Danny looked at the ball. Then he looked at Milo. His heart beat fast. Boom, boom, boom. He could stay quiet, or he could do something. Danny took a deep breath. Then another. He picked up the ball carefully. Step, step, step. Slowly he walked toward the others. Milo smiled. "You found my ball." Danny nodded. "Here." "Thank you," said Milo. Ruby Rabbit smiled too. "That was very kind." Benny Bird flapped his wings happily. "You are very fast," Sophia Squirrel waved. "Would you like to play with us?" Danny's ears lifted. "Me?" "Yes." Danny could hardly believe it. Nobody laughed. Nobody said no. Nobody told him to go away. Instead, they smiled. Danny's tail began to wag. First slowly, then faster and faster. Everyone laughed. "Your tail is very happy," said Benny Bird. Danny laughed too. "It is." Soon they played together. They rolled the ball, they ran around the tree, they chased butterflies, they picked flowers, and they rested under the shade of the big oak tree. Danny felt warm inside. It was a feeling he had never felt before. It felt safe, it felt cozy, it felt like belonging. After a while, Sophia Squirrel brought acorns. Ruby Rabbit found flowers, Benny Bird sang a song, and Milo Mouse shared tiny berries. Danny wanted to share something too. Then he remembered his favorite thing, sticks. He ran to the grass. He searched carefully, and he found the perfect stick. Not too small, not too big, just right. He carried it back proudly. "I brought a stick," Danny said. Everyone smiled. "It is wonderful," said Milo. "We can play fetch," said Ruby. Danny's heart became lighter. Maybe he did know how to make friends. Maybe being kind was enough. Maybe he did not have to be the funniest or the fastest or the smartest. Maybe he only had to be Danny. As the sun slowly moved across the sky, Mama Dog came back. She watched Danny playing. She smiled. Danny ran toward her. "Mama? Yes?" "I made friends." Mama hugged him gently. "I knew you could." Danny looked at the animals. "They liked me." "They really liked me," Mama nodded, "because you were yourself." Danny thought about that. He did not pretend. He did not try to be different. He simply helped. He smiled. He shared. And that was enough. As evening came, the sky turned orange, then pink, then dark blue. The stars began to appear. Danny walked home beside Mama Dog. His paws felt tired, but his heart felt full. At home, he climbed into his soft little bed. Mama covered him with a warm blanket. "Good night, Danny." "Good night, Mama." Danny closed his eyes. He remembered the ball, the laughter, the games, the smiles, and the new friends he had found. Then he whispered softly, "I can say hello. I can make friends. I do not have to be alone." Mama smiled. "That is true, my little dog." Danny wagged his tail one last time. Then he listened. The night was quiet. He breathed in, he breathed out, he smiled, and the little dog who once thought he would never find friends fell asleep peacefully, knowing that kindness can open many hearts. The end.